the official burning of the books of Jewish authors, including the works of one of the greatest German poets, Heinrich Heine, who was Jewish by birth. And since you could not excise one of the central poems of every German textbook, Die Lorelei, so in 1933 Heinrich Heine became an unknown author. That was done in public, widely reported. Then came the Nuremberg laws, which you are familiar with, in 1935. The Aryanization of Jewish property, in other words, the plundering of Jewish property. The Reichspogromnacht, the night of the broken glass, was not done in secret either. And the various legal provisions, including the wearing by Jews of the yellow star, was done also legally and publicly, not to speak of the mistreatment of Jews and the humiliation of Jews in public, their exclusion from theaters and concert halls and movies and so on. I experienced it as a child. I wasn't born in Germany. But my first language was German, and the only language that I spoke until the age of 6. And please note, for obvious reasons, I speak of my first language and not my mother tongue. And I remember very well as a child in the former Czechoslovakia, which was constantly harassed not only by Hitler's Germany, but also by its own German population of the Sudeten. But I could no longer sit on a bench in the park, in which only 2 or 3 years before I visited the park with my German Kinderfräulein. I knew that it was forbidden for us to enter cafes and restaurants. And there was that nice inscription: for dogs and Jews, entrance prohibited. So this is all part of my childhood memories. And had it not been for the fact that a Volksdeutscher, a local German, I was born in the city of Bratislava, now the capital of Slovakia, which was an overwhelmingly German city, German-speaking city, before 1918, and in fact a kind of suburb of Vienna. One of the local Germans fancied the apartment of my parents, and we were evicted from it within 72 hours. And as fate would have it, this German in a way saved our lives, because we moved to Hungary. Had I stayed in Bratislava, I would have shared the fate of most of my class comrades, who some 16 months later found their deaths in Auschwitz. So in 1945, when Germans claimed not to have known about the fate of the Jews, it turned out that the perpetrators became cowards and the cowards became liars.